Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the newest episode of Unpredictable. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Ann.
And welcome back. Thank you guys so much again for all of the love and support you have been sending to us. I've had so many messages of people thanking us for coming back. They're delighted we're back. They're loving the podcast. They're glad you're looking so well.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
So you're looking well, but what am I?
You're looking well as well.
No.
Chopped liver. Did you ever hear that saying?
No.
And they say, what people that say, oh, look at someone, they're great, they're brilliant. And then the other, you'd say, well, what am I, chopped liver? It's a saying. It's an old saying.
I think I'm fantastic.
I do too, Andrea. And we know you think you're fantastic.
We want to continue on from our last episode where we were discussing the Chinese New Year, because we actually didn't get to finish answering everyone's questions.
Have we more questions?
We have so many questions, and guys, you're going to make me cry because I love the questions. But we're going to get back onto the topic of the Chinese New Year, and if anyone hasn't seen the podcast from last week, go and give it a listen, because we discuss a lot about the Chinese New Year. And thank you all for sending on your questions. That's all I can say, to be honest. I love them. So let us see. I have all these questions saved on my phone. You're all so good, guys, sending them on, so yeah. So Karen sent in a lovely message saying she found the energy with this Chinese New Year very heavy. Can you please pull a card for me on the podcast? So Karen, again, you'd be right. This changeover between the energy between the year of the snake and the year of the horse has been very draining.
You see, what happens is we're going into the year of the horse.
Yeah.
And the horse gallops.
Yeah.
And the snake is slow, right? And you're going from one extreme to another. Mm-hmm. And it's like people are just off with them. No, you have to go.
My is just as good as yours.
Not really. Jeez, Andrea, please let me have that. So anyway, that's what's happening. And you see, people are caught off guard with that because it goes slow. And then it's really fast. Mm-hmm. So that's why people are caught in the middle.
Yeah, we're feeling it.
It's like you're going into a tornado. And I don't know what it's like, but the tornado going.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening.
Apologies from you guys eating. Mum and I are doing Lent.
No, we're not. Andrea's doing Lent and making me doing Lent. But so there's a difference.
I'm really craving sweets today, so that's why I'm eating the strawberries. Pregnant? No, I got my period this morning. Apologies to all the listeners, but yeah, so I'm eating the healthy food because that'll hopefully kick my sweet cravings.
But anyway, Andrea, I was thinking, I'm glad I'm doing this, and the bread is going tomorrow, so I'm going to really start.
Yeah, people have been messaging in saying you're looking very well, so
yeah,
as the episodes go on, we'll be able to look back and see how better you're looking.
Yeah.
Let's pull a card for this lady Karen, and we'll see what her angels are giving her and what the universe is giving her around this new year.
Also with the year of the snake, there's a lot of energy. People you see it on telly, the truths are coming up, they're being shown for what they are.
Well, Karen, my dear, your angels have given you the guardian of emotion. I feel like there's a little bit of a conflict with you. It might be with romantic relationships or friendships, but you're just feeling very out of sorts. You're just feeling like things are not working out your way. I do feel the energy of this new year is causing a lot of that. You need to keep your head held high, stand your ground, keep your emotions calm, don't get on your high horse. Allow your emotions to stay calm in this situation, and challenges actually will work out in your favour if you do this.
And the name Philip is very strong around her. Whether it's in spirit or not, please let Andrea know.
What's your card?
The Page of Earth. Karen, there's a new era. Is it Karen?
Karen, yeah.
Karen, there's a new era of study around you, and whatever you're doing, but there's more study around you. You're going to start doing more.
Do you think it's spiritual study?
It could be anything. Is she into the spiritual stuff?
I don't know, but that's what I feel from you pulling that card.
Yeah, but her financial matters are going to get better. So, like, money-wise, things are going to start getting better for
Setting
her.
up her own business, maybe.
And something she does, yeah, but there's a little bit more study.
Them strawberries are awful sour.
Are they?
Yeah.
Don't like them.
No, I don't eat them, but I'm just saying they're sour. Thank you, Karen, for your
Thank
message.
you, Karen.
We did get another girl, Carrie, has messaged in and says the energy has been wild. It seems like it's going downhill when it should be going up.
For her.
Yeah, she'd love a card.
Carrie, isn't it Carrie? Yeah, Carrie. Please do not put that out to the universe. There's always a door there to open. And what you need to do is say, you can say it in the morning or when you go to bed, say, I'm opening that door of brightness and I'm going to walk through that. Do not put out to the universe everything is going down, because I feel that things will start coming up for you. So don't look down, look up.
Yeah, I agree with that. When you start looking like, oh, nothing is working out for me, things tend to just get worse and worse. Yeah. Hold on to that positivity, and when a challenge comes in, say, hey, I'll deal with this and it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Positive thinking always.
I wondered did that lady get the bit of jewellery.
We didn't put that podcast out yet.
Right.
Don't worry.
When is that going out?
Sunday.
What Sunday was it?
No, Mum, don't worry. Don't worry. One goes out a week.
All right. Okay.
One went out, but we're recording when we can. We're getting ahead of the game. We're charging it to the game. So yeah. Say it. I'm charging it to the game.
No, listeners, I was watching a film and she insists I do what I'm told.
I'm just getting ahead of ourselves. Carrie, I have gotten the 9 of thought for you. You have to stop being so hard on yourself. You're blaming yourself for situations that are so out of your control. Just because they're not picking up right away does not make them your fault. Stop blaming yourself and allow yourself as well to make sure that you're getting enough sleep and enough rest, because you're not doing that.
Have you noticed anything, Andrea, since we started our podcast and the Chinese New Year, and all people are just feeling downward spiral? That's not going to last forever.
Do you know how I know it's not going to last forever?
I know it's not going to last
forever. No, but you know how I know?
How?
Every time I get my period.
And apologies. We didn't suffer.
This is what I mean. I'm usually like so unwell. My last couple of periods, particularly last year, and last year was the year of the snake, I was so sick every time I got them.
And me and her dad knew about it.
Everyone knew about it. Adam even said to me I wasn't cross today. Like, that's a good sign for me. I actually feel okay today.
What's this girl's name?
Carrie.
Carrie. A very happy financial life ahead of you. Finding the security in and finding the magic in little things in life. Now, as you go into 26 and with the year of the horse, you will find a very happy home life. And watch this space. By September, you will be in a good place.
September?
Yeah, well, she'd be running with the horse.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Love that for her. I know Carrie, she's lovely.
I don't know her. Is she married, lady?
She's lovely.
I think the marriage is on the cards for her.
And Carrie's lovely, so she is. And thank you for sending on your lovely, lovely messages, Carrie and Karen.
Thank you.
That's actually our last couple of questions about the Chinese New Year. We did have the topic where you wanted to discuss in depth, and we'll do that now. actually, about the psychic vampires.
Oh yeah, last week, and what we would call psychic vampires.
Just to give you, and sorry for interrupting you, a little bit of a
No.
breakdown of what a psychic vampire is. It is somebody who sucks the energy out of you. They're also known as an energy vampire. It could be somebody you work with, somebody in your family, somebody you're very close with. And they suck your life and joy, your positive energy. They're always complaining about something in their life. They always have something going on. And then they love being around you because they take away your positivity.
Yeah, and it's also somebody that you can have an argument with.
Yeah, but that person is somebody who would have a lot of drama or negativity in their life regardless. And the more time you spend with them, the worse you will feel.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And they
Andre.
feel
Yeah.
great after leaving a situation with you because they've taken what you
The
have.
life and soul out of you.
Yeah.
But it's time now people stood up to those people. I know a lot of people that would have the life and soul stuck out of them.
But my advice wouldn't be to stand up to a psychic vampire. It would be to get rid of them out of your life. Because they'd probably thrive off the argument.
Oh, they do. Oh, psychic vampires do. They absolutely do.
Yeah.
I had and won't mention any names, but I had to deal with someone that some people went to a psychic too, that told them so much negative stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I had to ring this person, but this person did not like me ringing them. And I'd say he threw a bit of energy my way.
I don't believe he could have because they don't.
But as Paul O'Halloran says, nothing can hit you. Nothing whatsoever.
At the end of the day, if you have somebody that's sucking the life out of you every time you are with them, or you feel worse than they feel better after a chat with you, they are a psychic or an energy vampire.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And just don't entertain it, step away from it. I know they might be a close friend, but you don't have to entertain a conversation that's going to make you feel like crap.
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%.
But they're very prominently out there and not a lot of people know about them. So the question I want to put out to you guys, if you feel like you've had an experience with an energy or a psychic vampire, write into us and let us know. We want to hear what your
thoughts are. Right.
Yeah, or not who your energy vampires are, but what experience you've had
with them.
Yeah, because I'd be really interested to know how many people out there have and what their experience has been like. So please reach out to us and send in your stories about the energy vampires because I'm desperate to know. And we'll pull you a card if you let us know.
Yeah, and that's a good idea, Andrea.
Well, these are topics we want to get.
How come you're not making a face with them? They were sour, I'd be making a face.
Because I love sour things, I do.
Yeah, okay.
I don't make faces. My face is too pretty to be making silly ones. Ha ha ha. Right. Will we pull one or two more questions? What do you think?
Whatever.
We'll answer one or two more questions. I think we should. So we should. Rightio, so this question a lady sent in, Jan, that is 2 parts.
Hi, Jan.
Hello, Jan. She's one of our regular listeners.
Mrs. Bouquet here.
What does that mean?
Well, we used to call my sister Mrs. Bouquet. It means you're very posh. Do you ever watch Mrs. Bouquet?
I was told I looked like one of Dad's brothers yesterday. Now you're telling me I'm your sister.
I don't think you look like short, not in the least.
I didn't know what to say.
Neither did I. I think you were...
I was too stunned to speak. For once, guys, there was a situation where I was lost for words.
Yeah, but anyway, it's a thing of the past.
Yesterday's news. Jan has sent in a question that is 2 parts. I love a long question. Can a psychic foresee a death? Or if not, why does one have thoughts of a person who was not overly connected to them dying? Example, you might see or feel about their death notice.
Well, that can happen.
Yeah.
If in my situation, I always think, oh, this person is going to die, that person is going to die. But I've learned it's not that person at all. And then all of a sudden there is a passing of someone. And I get this horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach. And it took me a long time to learn what that was about.
Do you know what happens to me when someone's getting ready to pass?
What?
I get really angry.
Yeah.
Like, I get viciously angry in myself. And I don't understand what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
And then I hear that someone I know was passed.
Yeah, but any true psychic would know that themselves.
But I've only learnt that in the last year or so.
But Andrea, as you go on and into your journey with the spiritual stuff, you will learn those things. Like when Dad died, Granddad, I didn't know what was wrong, and like you see, spirit won't let you know.
They don't give you names, dates, and places. It doesn't work like that.
No, but when there's somebody very close to you, they don't tell you.
But they don't, regardless.
No, but when Grandad died, and do you remember me ringing every psychic to see what was wrong, and I was crying, and I was just totally, and I thought I was losing my mind. And then when Grandad went into hospital, and because I knew then I didn't know, but it kind of went away.
But you didn't add those pieces together until after that whole situation. Because that's what happened to me over an experience last year. You know, somebody we both knew that passed last year. Not the second person, the first person earlier on during the year in April. I just was not myself. I was really, really, really out of sorts the day before. I was really angry. I was really agitated. And then I woke up with the news the next day.
Yeah, because you see, the spirit was trying to communicate with you.
Yeah.
And
even in regards to work, I find like I might be working and I might be feeling really agitated and really out of sorts, and then the following day or even the following week we might have a passing. So there is kind of signs, and
there is there, yeah.
But it's not black and white.
And also, no, it's not. And also, I'd like to mention people that say, give me the lotto numbers. Tell them, give us the lotto numbers. Spirit will not do that. That is going against the law of attraction.
If you're going to win the lotto, you're just going to win it. There's no... it's not handed to you on a silver platter.
And if you ask spirit, they just don't answer. Now, sometimes the spirit, if somebody comes in for a reading or somebody wants a reading, they want to contact their loved ones. Sometimes the loved ones don't want to talk. And it's not, if you're a true psychic, it's not because they kind of connect with them. Spirits sometimes are like us. They might be having a bad day. They just don't want to talk. And you're like...
Yeah, it's not black and white. It's not like that. They're doing what they do in spirit world. And now mightn't be the right time for you to get a message from them.
Yeah, and the spirit won't answer.
Now, the second part of Jan's question was, say those who have passed, that they hold no ill will towards anybody. How then does that work with people alive who hold ill will about the person who's passed? For example, the whole thing that you can't talk ill about the dead. Does spirit react to this, or how are they spoken about when they're gone? Thanks. That's a very interesting question. I believe, right down to my core, say you've had conflict with somebody and that person passes. That person that passes does not bring that conflict with them. That doesn't travel with them.
No, you leave it here on earth.
But they understand, because spirit understands and feels and sees all, that you still have to deal with that situation as a person that's alive.
Yeah.
And you might be really angry and you might be really upset. Maybe the conflict was one-sided or both-sided. But you have every right as a human to express how angry you are, to be annoyed and to speak about it. It's not that you're talking ill about the dead. You're just going through a tough situation. And that person will actually probably come in and help guide you through it.
Yeah, because they do listen. Spirit does listen to you. And your loved ones do listen to you.
Yeah.
And like if you talk to them, they can actually hear what you're saying. Because there's a very thin line between the veils.
But it's superstitious. But I agree with this superstition also, that you shouldn't just start effing and blinding about somebody who's passed. There's a difference between...
Well, do you ever see, and you'll see it written, rest in peace?
Yeah, but there's a difference between being upset about something and talking ill about the dead.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Well, it goes rest in peace, so that means let them rest in peace.
But you as a person have a right to be angry and to be upset about things.
Oh, yeah, as a person, but...
But you don't have to be, like...
To make your life better, and when that person is gone, you move on with your life.
You can only try.
Yeah.
But you have to allow yourself to get through the process.
Mm.
You know? Like, even when somebody's alive and there's conflict, you should always try and work through it, because if you hold on to that, you're going to have an unhappy life, because that negativity is going to sit with you.
Yeah, for a long time.
Because you're unhappy.
Yeah.
You have to allow yourself to let go and be happy.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer of that.
Well, so am I. I to let go and let things go, Andrea.
But that links back into the psychic vampires and things. If you're surrounding yourself with somebody who's really negative and really, really, really draining the life out of you, it's okay to have boundaries and to step away from people.
Mm. Well, that's what I done with certain people in my life. And even in my own family, I stepped away from them.
Yeah.
And they, as I do say, people that no longer serve you.
Yeah.
Clear the clutter.
Yeah.
And just clear them out. As I do say, open the window and blow them out.
It's just not going to make you happy, because that energy's sitting on your shoulders. It's creeping into your everyday life, your work life. You know, social media is such a thing now where we can see what people are doing 24/7. And if you're looking at somebody and you're falling out with them or they're negative, get rid of them off your social media. Get rid of them completely. Don't have them in any aspect of your life.
Yeah. But you see, I'd like to live in a world, well, I don't want to leave this world yet for at least another 40 years, but where there was no bitching or backbiting.
But everyone loves a good bitch.
Mm?
It's like everyone enjoys a gossip. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have a little chit chat and a gossip and a bitch and a moan, because that is an emotion we have. But it's the kindness we show to other people in their moments of need. I think people have lost that.
Mm. There's an Italian girl that comes to the bitching stage, and we were talking about doctors, and I was trying to get her to say her doctor.
Yeah.
And she was, and I was doing like the elocution, and she says to me, now, what a lovely person she is. And I would go to pay you on the stage. You are funny. You are very funny. And I was saying, say it, the Dubin. And she was, oh, well, I was a bit laughing. But she knew.
Yeah.
You know.
There was kindness in it. There wasn't... You weren't making fun of her. It was just a bit of crack and it was kindness. But a lot of people take things too seriously. I'm a serious person, and there's certain things with my boundaries I don't like people crossing the line with.
Can I just say something? This individual person is such a lovely person. Do you know, such a kind person.
Like, I find at work, what lacks in my job is people actually being able to just have a laugh and a joke.
Mm.
Like, I work with elderly people and they want you to be laughing and smiling. Things don't need to be serious all the time.
Well, when I go up to see my friend now, we have a great old laugh.
But laughter is the best medicine. That's what they say.
And I says to her, you know, I says, when your house is gone and whatever, I says, you're looking so good. They might tell you're good. I says, and they might put you out, knowing well they will not. And I says, you'll have to, where you go? I says, you'll have to come and work for me to live with me. And you know,
She probably said, "Oh my God, kill me now."
no, we do have a great outlet. And she likes an old dirty joke too.
Oh yeah, Dad has really drilled that into her, so he has. But you have to laugh and you have to joke, and it's okay to let go of things.
And there's another lady then, she walks up and I just say, Mary, have you the man under the bed? Yeah, and I've one on top of the bed as well now. And she gets a great laugh out of that. Tell your husband that. I says, I will.
We'll pull Jan a card because she's
Yeah.
asked such lovely questions. Very, very good ones. So she has.
Jan, I hope you enjoyed the questions.
They're very, very in-depth questions. I
Yeah.
do love them, so I do, guys. You know how much I love when you send them on. It's really... Oh, that flew out for her. It's really what makes the podcast going, so it does, is you guys sending your questions on. And the card I've pulled for you, Jan, is the Messenger of Emotion. And there's actually a lot of romance stepping in for you.
Do you know, Jan?
Yeah. A new emotional experience is stepping forward into your life. A lot of love, a lot of excitement. Accept it, allow it, and enjoy it. What have you pulled for her?
You'll never guess.
Well, I can see the card there, so me guessing it'd be poor because I can see it.
It's the wheel.
Ooh.
It's the wheel. A time for positive change. So there will be a situation around you, Jan, that suddenly moves forward. And with that situation, no more, no more procrastination, magical occurrence. Fortune is on your side.
And love.
Yeah.
Lots of love.
You see how that flew out?
Yeah, I did say.
Yeah.
So I did. That's very exciting.
It is.
See, positivity is coming, guys. We're not saying this for the crack. We're telling you because we know it's coming.
I was doing a reading for, it's not so long ago, it was before Christmas, not long before Christmas, for this lady. And she says, oh, if my loved ones are here, ha ha. And next minute the door opened and banged. Well, she jumped up at the chair.
Yeah, you have to be careful with how you say things because spirit are very witty and they will make a point.
You know, this.
So they will.
And she says, I won't say anything again. And I thought, oh, well, there you go.
They're very witty, so they are.
Yeah, they are.
And they'll come in and prove their points, no problem.
But this person did prove their point to her.
But sometimes the point has to be proved because she probably wasn't listening to all the signs that they were sending
I had to
in.
go out and tell her there was nobody in the house. And I had to show her. I said, you asked a question, you asked them for a sign, and they showed you.
Yeah.
And I often do get signs.
I seen this really lovely TikTok where this lady came on and she was talking about signs from your loved ones. And she was saying that if you take a little bit of time to yourself and say to your loved one, for example, Bob, I'd like you to come in with a sign and I'd love it to be a robin. Give it a couple of days or a week and Bob will come in with the robin. You can be specific with your signs.
Yeah.
Be clear and concise and call out your loved one's name.
Yeah. And that can always happen.
Yeah, and they will come in with signs.
Yeah.
They will come in with signs regardless. I see 222 everywhere. Everywhere.
Well, I see different numbers. I might say 14, 14, 15, 15.
Oh, well, 22 is a very important number for me.
Is
So
it?
it is, yeah. So I see it everywhere. Whenever I'm driving, it's number plates, number plates, number plates. Whenever I look at the clock, it's 22, 22. Do you know, that's the number I do get from Spirit. That's my major angel sign at the moment.
Hey.
1111 is a big one as well.
Yeah.
But these are all things, and it doesn't have to be a specific number. Like, it doesn't have to be 444 or 1111. For you guys, it could be 5. or it could be 10 or 20. It could be anything that you're seeing in abundance and reoccurrence.
Yeah.
That's the number that's for you. Signs come in magical ways.
Oh, to do, 100%.
What would be one of your biggest signs?
1717.
Yeah.
I get a lot of them signs.
Yeah.
Well, I get random signs as well.
But that's normal.
Yeah.
That's just them trying to tell you something in the moment. So they are. That's very normal. You're normal.
Yeah, I do. I'm normal, really. Okay.
Well, before we wrap up this podcast, Mum, what would be your words of wisdom for our listeners after this episode?
Before you're kind to other people, be kind to yourself.
And let go of people that no longer serve you or that are draining and negative.
And I'd like to thank you all personally, because Andrea says you're all saying I'm looking well. And I'm very grateful. At least you're not saying, oh, you look pale. Are you all right? And I thank you very much. Actually, that was beginning to wear me down.
Yeah, well, you are looking well because you've had your change of medication. Your blood pressure's doing very well.
Yeah, but I'm very glad. And that was a nice thing. And them listeners are really nice.
Now, you're buttering them up.
I'm not buttering them up.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, so I'm very grateful for you saying that.
And guys, I want you, after this episode, to reach out to us on our Instagram page, unpredictable_podcast unpredictable, and tell us your stories about your energy vampires or your psychic vampires. We want to hear about them. We want to read them out and pull you cards.
Yeah, that we can do.
Well, thank you all for listening,
And thank
guys.
you so much.
From the bottom of our hearts, we love you all.
Yeah, I love answering the questions. Have we still more questions?
We've loads, and we'll get to them on our next couple episodes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to them.
I haven't forgotten about your questions, guys. I save every single question, and we will gradually get through them, so keep them coming.
You see, I'm fascinated with all your stories.
So am I, because we're spreading awareness based on our experiences.
Yeah.
But we're also showing other people that it's not just the two of us here with experiences, that there's a whole group of people. And I do actually want to thank you guys as well, because we're up now on 43 followers on our Instagram page, which is a lot. So thank you guys, and please share the podcast with a friend. If your friend wants a card, get them to follow our Instagram and send us a spiritual question or share a bit of a story if they have an interest in spirituality. And the cards will keep coming, guys.
Yeah.
You keep listening, your questions will be answered.
100%.
We love you all so much.
Love and light.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.